I take this opportunity to compliment SJEC ecosystem for wonderfully planning, organizing this event, and it is also a milestone in the journey of SJEC. Most Reverend Dr. Peter Paul. Yesterday we celebrated National Youth Day, remembering Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda said, every soul is potentially divine. And he said, education is manifestation of perfection within. And when it comes to purpose of education, he also said emphatically, Atmano mokshartham jagadhitaya. The salvation of soul is in doing good for the people around, serving the people around. And SJEC very aptly in its, it has called service and excellence. Very aptly it has called. Cardinal Newman, in his book on the idea of university, says, university is a place where inquiry is pushed forward, discovery is verified and perfected, errors exposed by the collision of minds with mind and knowledge with knowledge. The purpose of higher education can vary depending on the individual and the institution, but generally it is intended to provide students with advanced knowledge and skills in a specific field of study. Higher education can also help students develop critical thinking, problem solving and communication skills, which can be valuable in both their personal and professional lives. Additionally, higher education can also prepare students for entry into certain professions such as engineering, medicine or law, and may be required for certain types of jobs or career advancements. Today's world is described as VUCA world. VUCA standing for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. It is a term that is often used to describe the current global business environments, but it can also apply to other areas of life as well. Recently, I have come across two important AI-based software products which I believe will transform not only the IT world, but the education also. The first one is Copilot on GitHub. When I was introduced to this, I had goosebumps. It can do everything that a programmer does. And all of us, we are entirely depending on supplying manpower to IT industry. If you have a tool which can do everything that a programmer does, then it only means that we will have to redefine the purpose of education and reinvent the roles of teachers. In the context of Copilot, in the context of GitHub, Copilot is an open source tool that provides automated code review suggestions to help developers improve their code. It uses machine learning algorithms to analyze code and make suggestions for improvements such as identifying and correcting bugs, improving code quality and readability, and making code more performant. So the way we have been dealing with imparting skills to our students in terms of teaching them coding skills, dramatically it's going to change. And already students have started experiencing it. Best jobs in IT industry, best entry-level jobs in IT industry are not being given based on programming proficiency. Another important tool that I got exposed to recently is ChatGPT. In 5 days, it has reached millions of followers, which otherwise took at least a month for products like Google search engine and all. ChatGPT is a state-of-the-art language model developed by OpenAI, available free. It's an extension of original GPT model, which is a neural network-based language model that uses unsupervised learning to generate natural language text. ChatGPT is specifically designed for generating human-like text for conversational applications. It is trained on a massive amount of conversational data, including dialogue from books, movies, and web pages. This enables it to understand and generate text in a way that mimics human conversation. ChatGPT can be fine-tuned for a variety of conversational applications such as chatbots, virtual assistants, dialogue systems, question answering, and more. Due to its conversational abilities, it can respond to a wide variety of user inputs, including free-form text and structured input such as buttons or menus. I would like to tell you my personal experience. I organize, events for leadership of higher education in my current position, and most of the times, on certain important issues, we will have to elicit opinions, synthesize them, and then submit it to government, which is the kind of work that we are doing. It is considered, it involves higher order cognitive skills. And I gave ChatGPT one question: how do we improve quality of higher education in India? The recommendations, about 9 recommendations I got, which is much superior to what would be the outcome of at least one day's deliberations of experts in the field. I was astonished. Dear friends, what does it mean to all of us? In fact, when I came across Copilot, I immediately started conversing with a professor from IISc as to how do we empower our teaching community so that we change the course of our teaching. I would like to tell you, one of the debates that we come across when computerization was introduced, people said it's going to create unemployment. Few people said no, it will liberate humans from routine mundane jobs to do more creative work. Today we have reached a stage where even the creative and complex tasks are being taken over by AI-backed engines. Then what is human going to do? This was a kind of concern I developed. And I came across one article in LinkedIn, which says 9 ways ChatGPT saved a professional, IT professional, hours of work every day. You can ask ChatGPT to explain the code for you. You can ask ChatGPT to improve the existing code. You can ask ChatGPT to rewrite code using correct style. You can rewrite code using idiomatic constructs. You can simplify the code. You can ask ChatGPT to write test cases for your code. You can also make it explore alternatives. It can do documentation for you. It can track the bugs in the given code. What are we left with then? But then, as the very author speaks, and which also resonates with my thinking, it is our ability to use technology that will keep us at an advantageous position As long as we have that wisdom to harness the potential of technology for the good of society and community, we don't have to be unduly worried. But at the same time, we can't be happy. We can't be happy and rest with whatever knowledge we have got in our college days. Just look at your proud alum, how he shared his story, what all he did post-graduation, what all he did after taking degree from SJEC to reach where he is today. What a wonderful example you have. Becoming a lifelong learner is very, very important for all of us to stay competent, to stay productive, to remain valid and relevant in life's journey.